Hello everyone, welcome back to our very first official self-care Saturday where we talk about all things nutrition and fitness every single Saturday. Now, today is our very first official video. And this is not what I expected my first video to be about, but I think it's really important that we go ahead and talk about this. We're going to talk about how to stay healthy during the coronavirus. Let's get to it. So, of course, proper hygiene, like washing our hands, not touching our face, and then things like social distancing, self-isolation, and quarantine if you think that you've been in contact with the coronavirus are all super important things that we're hearing about in the news right now so that we can flatten the curve. And if you're not quite sure what that means, I'll tell you. So right here, you can see a picture of two bell curves. The first one's really, really high, and the second one's pretty flat, like it's been stomped on. What we want to do is flatten the curve, because if this taller graph happens, then everyone will be overwhelming our medical systems all at one time. There won't be enough hospital beds, ventilators, or even doctors to help people that are sick. The second curve means the coronavirus will impact us for a longer period of time, but since there are less people infected all at the same time, our healthcare system will be able to handle it. So what we want to do is focus on flattening the curve so that we have this shorter one, because then we'll all be able to get the help that we need. Outside of these proper hygiene habits and things like social distancing and self-isolation, one thing that is really important so that we can stay healthy not only during the coronavirus but year long is eating immune boosting foods. And those are just foods that help boost our immune system so that we can feel our best and our body can fight off sickness as much as it can. Of course, everyone knows about things like oranges, which have lots of vitamin C, and elderberry, but there are also things like spinach, broccoli, tomatoes. These all help your immune system fight sickness so that you can stay as healthy as you can during the coronavirus and all year long. I'm going to share some recipes with you guys today that will feature some of my favorite immune boosting foods so that you can see how you can incorporate these foods into your diet during this time to make you as healthy as possible. Here we go. So the first one that we have is one of my favorite breakfasts right now, and it is an egg scramble. It's really similar to an omelet, but you're not cooking it like an omelet, you're just cooking everything in scrambled eggs. So I'm going to show you how to make it with some of my favorite immune boosting foods right now. We're going to start with eggs, then you're going to add in bell pepper, broccoli, tomatoes, and spinach. I like to cook all of the vegetables first so that they can get cooked, and then once I've cooked them for about 3 to 5 minutes, I add in the scrambled eggs and I scramble it all up. I like to add multigrain toast and my favorite natural preserve on the side. And that's it. You have an egg scramble. Super easy. And it's one of my favorite breakfasts right now. So if you guys want to try it, let me know below. I would love to hear what you think. So we just had a meal. Now I want to show you guys an immune boosting snack. This one's super easy, something that you've probably had before, yogurt and granola. Let's take a look. I'm just going to grab Greek yogurt. I'm going to add granola, honey, and blueberries. Last but not least is a super simple dessert. Apples and dark chocolate. Roll the clip. This one is super simple. All you have to do is take your dark chocolate and melt it in a bowl in the microwave, dip your apples in it, and you are good to go. And there you have it, you guys. 3 of my favorite recipes featuring great foods that will boost your immune system to help keep you healthy during this time. Now, of course, these foods alone will not keep you healthy. You still have to practice other best practices like we're hearing about in the news. Again, those things are washing your hands, practicing self-isolation and social distancing, and always coughing and sneezing into the fold of your arm, not into your hands. Although these things alone can't help you, they can be great additions to protecting yourself during this time and during all times of the year, because there's still flu season, allergy season is happening right now, and so we want to make sure we're keeping ourselves healthy as much as we can throughout the entire year. Let me know which recipe you're most excited to try by screenshotting it. You can put it in your Instagram story and tag me in it. I would love to see what you're going to try, and I'd love to see a picture of it when you try it. Let me know what your favorite immune boosting foods are in the comments below, and let me know if there's any recipes I should try. I love trying new recipes and new foods. Right now, my mom is ordering groceries so that we don't have to go into the grocery store. So as soon as I can get my hands hands on the recipe and the ingredients, I will be sure to try it and let y'all know what I think. Of course, make sure you like, you comment, subscribe, and thank you all for joining me for the very first official Self-Care Saturday. We did it. This is so exciting, and I can't wait to see you next week for our next one, and every week after that for some super fun tips on how you can incorporate nutrition and fitness into your life. Thanks y'all so much for being here today. Stay kind, stay healthy, and always wear your invisible crown. Sparkle on. Oh, make sure it's actually on. Yeah. These all help your immune system fight. But there's also things like